honest with yourself. Have you ever opened your CRM, stared at the names and thought, gosh, I have no idea what to do right now? Well, guess what? You're not alone. You might be afraid of cold calling. You might even feel like you're doing everything right, posting, maybe networking or watching trainings, and still no leads. But the truth is, most agents don't have a lead gen problem. They have a focus problem. And today we're gonna fix that with clarity, a plan, and one simple system that you can use every day. If you ever said that, oh gosh, I don't know what to do next, then this video is for you. In this video, we're gonna break down the 3 biggest mistakes agents make with lead generation, why overthinking is your biggest enemy, a simple daily lead gen plan that I like to call the 3x3 rule, and how to get your hands on a free 1-pager to guide your day. So let's jump in. The first mistake that I see is just having an inconsistent routine. So most agents have no schedule and no real plan for each day. They're constantly reacting to just whatever pops up. Or maybe you're that reactive agent. Does this sound like you? Maybe you wake up, you check your email, you're responding to random texts, scrolling through the MLS, maybe posting to social media. Next thing you know, you're looking at your watch. It's 2 p.m. before you've done anything that brings in business. It's kind of like driving cross country with no map or no GPS. You're busy, but you're lost. So real estate without time blocking is just like trying to cook without a recipe. You might get something edible, but you're gonna waste time and energy doing it. Now, top producers spend 60 to 90 minutes a day on lead gen with no exceptions. And the really good ones, they spend 3 hours. It's not all just making calls, it's practicing what you're gonna say, identifying who you're gonna call, actually calling them, and more importantly, logging things for follow-up. Now, I remember early in my career sitting at my desk, I was staring at a blank screen, and my CRM had 100 names in it. And I didn't call a single one because I didn't know what to say. I thought something was wrong with it. And that brings me to mistake number 2, and that's avoiding conversations. Listen, lead gen fear is real. You avoid it, you delay it, you dread it. Maybe you feel like you should be further ahead, and then the pressure builds. But the tools and the training don't always speak to the real struggle. Some of y'all are spending 2 hours designing Canva posts instead of calling your aunt who mentioned moving last year. I get it. I understand it. And the best way to get over it, just start doing it. Start with warm calls. Your friends, your family, maybe it's vendors. Just check in. Real estate will come up. If nothing else, follow the simple Ford model. Your family, your occupations, your recreations, or your dreams. It goes a little something like this. You call them up. Hey, how's it going in the new job? Or maybe you say, hey, I saw that you just took a killer vacation hiking in the mountains. Or maybe you're asking, hey, how's the family doing? And once you start going and talking with people, eventually it comes around and they're starting to ask, well, what about you? How are you doing? And that's your perfect chance to start sharing about you and yourself and remind them that you're here if they need someone or know someone that needs real estate help. Here's the secret. You don't need to be pushy or salesy to succeed. You just need to talk to people. Let them know what you do. Ask about their life. Serve before you sell. Now, this isn't fluff. It's the stuff I wish someone would have sat me down and told me my first year. Mistake number 3. Overcomplicating everything. Agents get stuck trying to build the perfect script, the perfect brand, the perfect follow-up system. They've watched 100 hours of YouTube. They've bought 3 courses. They've changed their CRMs twice, and they haven't made a call in a week. So some of that is good, but none of it matters if you're not consistently having real conversations. Just pick 3 people, text them, ask them how they're doing. That's lead gen. It's that simple. Progress beats perfection every time. I know it can be hard. I know that at times it seems like maybe it's not for you or you can't get a win. You're not broken. You're just human. It's not that you don't belong here in the real estate world. It's that no one told you success in real estate is more about the emotional endurance than just raw talent. But you can change that, starting today by controlling what you can control, which is your time, your mindset, and your daily actions. Now let's be real. This industry sells you the dream, but it rarely shows you the grind. Some days lead gen is gonna feel like a win, and other days it's gonna feel like you're talking to a brick wall. But the difference between those who win and those who burn out isn't motivation, it's consistency. And that's why we simplify it. And that's why we track it. I start every day by reviewing my wins from yesterday because it helps me to see progress even when I don't feel like there is some. Here's what most agents are doing instead. They're just waiting for inspiration to strike, posting to social media and calling it lead gen, or they're going off and they're trying 5 strategies at once and sticking to none of them. So let's break that cycle together. Here's the plan, and I call it the 3x3 rule. Every day, just do 3 new conversations before noon. Then you're going to do 3 follow-ups in the afternoon. And it could look something like this. In the morning, maybe you're texting, your DM, a phone call, and then in the afternoon, you're doing your 3 follow-ups. Maybe it's the lead that you met from last week. Maybe it's the open house sign-in that you had, or it's your cousin's coworker. The trick is to track it and to measure it and never skip it. This habit done daily will change your business, I promise you. One of the agents I coached had no real sphere. They had no family in town, 0 pipeline, but they committed to this 3 conversations a day. And 1 month in, they had 3 buyer consults and a solid rhythm that they could trust. It wasn't sexy, but it was consistent. Another agent I coached was using it and just started getting into conversations. Next thing you know, they had a potential listing from someone they met at the airport, all by just showing up and doing it every day. So let's quickly recap what we just covered. Most agents struggle because they're reactive, not intentional. They fear conversations and overcomplicate everything. The shift happens when you focus on mindset, structure, and action, not just tactics. And it gets super simple when you just start doing the 3x3 rule daily. Now, if this resonated with you, I've created a 1-page guide that walks you through the 3x3 rule and how to track it. So if you're tired of starting and stopping, or maybe you're feeling like everyone else has got it figured out but you, this 1-pager is the reset button you've been looking for. You can download it using the link in the description. And if you've ever felt like you're the only one struggling to stay consistent, let me tell you, you're not. I've worked with brand new agents, $10 million producers, $50 million producers, and everything in between. And everyone hits that wall sometimes. That's why this simple 3x3 rule works, because it's simple, it's doable, and it keeps you moving. And if you want to schedule a free 15-minute strategy with me to map this out for you for your business, no pitch, just help, just click the booking link below. So if you've been stuck, distracted, maybe overwhelmed, let's not overthink it. Let's take action. Let's build real momentum, 1 conversation at a time.